Welcome back to Grappling Legacy Lounge.
Oh, no.
I'm here with my my regulars, Mike and Joe.
Commentary team.
Regular crowd stumbles in.
You guys are like regulars.
Yeah.
Huh? So we're gonna recap DoubleGold 4 because
It was pretty sick.
We got to be on the announcing.
Yeah, that was
play-by-play and
pretty awesome.
That was an honor for sure.
yeah, that was cool.
Not bad for three guys that have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah.
First time.
Just like talk smack.
Yeah.
Aaron's notes helped big time.
Yeah, Aaron.
Right?
Yeah,
Like, that's a must for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I think that was a little. I don't want to say, but anxiety provoking.
You did a
yeah,
good job.
because
Yeah.
I was. I mean, because like they were announcing them so fast, I was hoping that like the walk down, like the procession would be a little slower, and I could say it during the procession, and then by the time they're like,
they're like
circling the mat.
Well, I think you even mentioned like there was issues with us stepping on each other, and it was because
we were talking over
Sal's announcing them as they're coming down. Then you have to fill in all the information, and they're already getting into the action.
Yeah, there was like
So like
there's no pause.
Yeah, and then I got to start explaining.
Those first
wrong,
couple were really hard to deal with. I was just like, and then Sam Brown trains with Capital City. I'm like, okay, and then he's already like doing double legs,
and he got tapped out. Okay,
the match is over.
Yeah,
that was the other, like there was 10. I want to say 10 submissions in a row. So, like,
how bad
it made things go by quick, but that's what you want. I mean, when it's submission only, you want subs, right?
Do we know if of all the local tournaments that we see around us, right? Because a lot of the gyms have them, Midwest Finishers, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If any others do those rounds like we do,
No,
like we did.
No one does.
No, I don't think. I think
I
this
think
is the
that worked
first
out
one.
really
I
well.
think
Obviously, the action was great.
Yeah.
Who did that? Was it Craig who did it, or was it
I believe so.
BJJ?
I think
a UFC BJJ.
It wasn't. I don't think it was Craig that did it first. It
kinda
definitely wasn't
piggybacked each
UFC
other.
BJJ. I think Craig did. What was that Kansas City pit thing? That's where the pit came from. Like,
Yeah,
they
for
had
that
sure.
was the karate. Something
Yeah,
like
that was
I-
the karate. Yeah.
I want to say they had rounds in that, and Craig picked up on that, and he's
Okay.
like, and he just built off of it.
Because I ever since I've heard about that format, I thought the round idea was really cool.
And I thought it worked out really well.
Yes, it did. Because it's you think like 3-4 minute rounds. That's not that long, but it ultimately with those breaks at most it ends up being a 14-minute match.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a long.
And
If
Mach
you would
10 the whole time.
and if you would have said like you have to do a 12 or let's just say a 12-minute match because that's actually how much you're grappling, like you have to do a 12-minute match, most people would be like, what? No, like that's
no.
I mean, I would love to do it, but like
If I did a 12-minute match, it would be the opposite of what we saw. It would be a whole lot of just laying.
well, I
chilling.
think that kind of also stays like watching the action and watching those matches, it just kind of solidified like, yeah, this is not for me. Like there's
This is a
no
young
way
man's
that
game.
it's a
cardio
young
game.
man's
It's a young man's game.
Unless Aaron and Ando are trying to get like a geriatric
Legacy matches.
Legacy.
You want more than it's like
that's like the only thing.
When they get the gi tournament going on,
yeah,
then maybe think about it.
But dude, I mean those matches, the men's and women's were absolutely action packed.
Dude,
Like
the women.
the women. Isabella Dawson versus
and Kayla. I have it up here.
That was an amazing back and forth.
Yes.
Going after feet, going after
Kayla
arms.
Wright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the transitions were so impressive, especially from people that are supposedly blue
Yeah, I was
belts.
gonna say, they're blue
I think.
belts too.
I mean, I don't.
Like,
is
you
she
don't
blue
see
belt
that.
or is she?
Well, it's hard to tell when.
I
you're
thought she was a
in
white belt. Like which?
Oh, no,
shocked
she's
me.
definitely not a white
I don't
belt.
think
No,
she's a
no.
white belt.
I think I looked at either her or Jamil's Instagram, and I thought I saw her with a white belt on, and I was like, "That's crazy."
Oh,
She's
that's
like,
gotta be
like she like her composure.
Yeah.
I mean, because Isabel was going after it.
Oh yeah.
Like she was really going, but like Kayla's composure. I mean, she eventually got the best of her, but like Kayla's composure in that closed guard was like.
Agreed.
I thought she was a purple belt.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
Yeah, I
Like,
thought both of them.
Yeah.
And mount control. Throughout
Oh
the
my
night.
God! I
Throughout
was
the
so
night,
happy to
mount
see
control
all
was
that.
just
That's solid.
amazing.
I mean, that was the most consistent thing we saw, right?
Yeah.
Mount control,
Yeah.
head and arm, transition from the arm triangle to
Yeah.
the back, depending on how they reacted.
Yep.
But the control on the mount, which is so rare because everybody's so good at escaping, right?
Yeah.
And so to see that that's actually a priority and a skill now is I love seeing it because I feel like it was a
I do
fundamental
too.
that
I
lot of
don't think
people lost.
I don't think
Me
enough
too.
people utilize
Yeah.
it.
No, I think, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It was nice to see it. And people weren't like going crazy and jumping on submissions or doing anything really fancy. It was real basic. Like
Well,
you
there was
said.
plenty of that too.
There was, but it, like the submissions at the end were technical, but they were like basic head and arm chokes, right?
Yeah, I wish we had stats of what they all were.
Yeah.
Like,
next
how many
time-
leg locks did
so
we see?
that's what we need to do next time.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe for
We need to get
5.
our statistician, Grant.
Yeah. Where's,
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
throw
Grant.
that
Our
together on his
data
website.
analyst.
Yeah.
Yeah. No kidding. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Because I
I'll put
can't
that
remember.
in the
Because I know
idea
we saw a
list.
lot of mount, but how many submissions did we see from there? I don't know. I don't think so.
We saw a couple.
It was more of just a torturing position.
It was well. We
Which
saw
is
a
And
lot
even
of,
then,
because,
I
I
don't
mean,
think we saw
that's-
a lot of chokes from the back either, did we? Maybe one or two?
no, I didn't see a lot of. Did we see a lot of back takes? I'm trying to think about that.
Well,
one.
that led to it a lot of the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. I
It was
feel
just
like
it was a scramble fest.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. There was a lot of scrambling. Not a lot of wrestling.
Well, there was some.
There was a bit.
Yeah, but not like. I
They,
feel like
what was
heavyweights,
it? John
heavyweights.
McCarthy, the one that won kid
the
from
ref from
10th
UFC?
Planet. Yeah, the
Yes.
ref from the UFC. He
Big
showed
John?
up.
Yeah.
He was the kid from 10th Planet.
Yes.
He was
he
wrestling
did.
pretty
He
good.
did.
Some of the girls were. Jaden didn't wrestle, but he wrestled up, which was a
He did
great
wrestle up.
Obviously,
Right.
Brent's match was all wrestling, pretty much. Clubs and stuff.
Yeah.
but
Wall, a lot of wall.
wall, a lot of
Great
wall.
strength.
Yeah,
I mean,
lot of wall.
There was a lot of wall.
Mike was actually saying that he wished, like, he's like, oh, I would have used the wall, but I think like at that point they still had all the artwork up on the wall, so like going against the wall seemed like a little like okay, we shouldn't do that.
Yes.
But then like after the third match, everything was gone.
Yeah, let's
so
talk about that.
everyone's
The
like,
only time I think that got a little bad was when the lights broke and we had glass in the mat, right? That could be dangerous.
Yeah.
They cleared it away pretty
I
fast.
talked to Brody about that today. I don't know if he said there was actually glass on the mat.
Hopefully it wasn't.
I don't
Yeah.
think it was.
But
But it also felt like a picture frame fell on Brendan's head.
Well, those
so
picture
it
frames
what
were pretty
he
heavy,
showed
too.
me. He showed me the video of it. It
Yeah.
is like centimeters from the foot.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He had a video of that
Of that angle when it
of
fell.
that angle, and it like if this is the foot here, the
Foot of what?
the foot of the competitor.
Oh, okay.
The frame fell like right there.
Dude, that
So
was,
it
And
didn't,
that's
it
not
didn't land on... I thought it landed on his head.
no.
No?
I mean, maybe
No. One of them did, but that was a different. That was
Oh,
a
okay.
different.
Okay.
So twice. So for anyone who wasn't there, the set was amazing. All art from years past of DGI, and they was hanging on the wall, and each one had a light over it, like a spotlight over it. And there were times where they would hit the wall, and since there's not really an out of bounds, they'd hit the wall, and these paintings just started coming loose, and then later on they fell, and it was really close
Yeah.
to hitting someone in the foot. Really close. One did land on.
I believe it hit him in the head.
Yeah.
I asked him about it later on. He was like,
Was
I
that
don't know what you're talking about? Yeah.
So I think
I don't think he realized.
so. There
it
were
because
two
of adrenaline.
instances of that. There was the one that I think we both have like, but I think Brett was standing.
I think you're talking about the glass in the mat that I was talking
Yeah, yeah,
about. And then
yeah.
there was another time where the picture
Yeah.
frame, and it was one of the ones that actually looked like picture frames, whereas the ones on the ground were more like, they looked like it, but they weren't.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think the ones hanging actually were.
The ones that were
and that was the
hanging
one that
were.
hit him.
They were, and they were heavy.
Yeah.
So
But I love the fact, like Sean was saying, I love the fact that because like we don't have. I mean, and maybe they want to do it for eventually, but I think Aaron said like they couldn't put like the pit up because
Yeah.
it would block an electrical outlet, which is a fire hazard.
Yeah.
Oh, so they did think about it.
They
huh?
They
thought
thought about it. Yeah,
They
it's
thought
hot.
of a lot of
I mean,
things.
it's a hot thing.
Well, we
right
saw
now.
some creative uses of just the wall, and I
But
kind
that's
of
what I'm
almost
saying.
want to see more
like
of that.
just using the
it,
wall
was it
was
CJ
really.
or Josh that used it?
It was
to, like,
CJ.
It's one of the
He did like a
Murdochs.
cartwheel.
It was
off of
CJ.
it.
It
He
was
did like
he did a Superman punch.
Yeah, but
out of it.
he did it
And then
twice.
used it for a pass.
He used it
so
for a
you
pass.
saw the
That's-
second time what he was actually trying
Yes.
to do, which he flew over the guy and used it
Yeah.
as a pass.
I mean,
Right. he went Jimmy Snuka off of that thing.
Yeah, he was
Dude,
high
it was
cross body.
crazy.
It was great.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
like if we could see more of that. Like I
Those
hope
guys
people
were
are paying attention
so
to that.
exciting to watch.
Oh yeah, they were.
Yeah, an honorable dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
True martial artists, you could tell.
Oh, just
Just from the way
nicest-
the way that they powered up, to the way that they bumped hands, to the way that they thank their opponent afterwards,
And they thanked
bowed to them.
Aaron
Like,
and Andrew in the audience.
when I
for-
think about black belts, that's what I
that's
think.
oh
about.
yeah. I mean, I've trained. I forgot which one because they both look like, but I've trained with one of the 10th Planet, nicest people you could possibly, and then watching both of them compete, just outstanding people.
Agreed.
Outstanding people.
Then there's Ramsey, like straight faced.
Oh my God!
Stoicism
That
at
dude-
its
Yeah,
best.
Ramsey
that
is the
dude-
poster boy for stoicism.
That dude is the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, he really is.
So
man.
true.
And he, because he won his first match, lost the second,
Yes.
but the second match he got out of some Like he was in a Kimura, I thought. There's
Yeah, he was on the run the whole time, right?
yeah.
Because the guy was he seemed much bigger,
But and he
or
didn't,
much taller. He had much
his
more reach.
facial expression never changed.
No.
So like he was in some serious danger and just like,
Yeah,
Nope.
I respect that.
yeah.
I mean, that's definitely a strategy too, right? Like, there's a couple different strategies, like, and I've seen them backfire. I've seen the people like, no, this isn't good, and then all of a sudden, like,
that's where people get cocky, right? But as somebody
Right.
that just like remains calm in positions,
That's the best.
I see how it breaks people mentally.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there's
Oh,
a
you've done
strategy
it
to
to
that.
me.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it breaks your confidence.
Oh yeah, because you think
Joe's even worse though. He just does this.
he just shakes his head no. Yeah.
Dude,
And
there's
I'm like,
times too where
"Aw."
I'm just like encouraging you. I'm like, come on, buddy, you got this. You can do it. You can do
But
it.
that discourages me even more. I think I would rather have you like, no, you don't got it. Like, all right, let's move on. Instead of like, you can do it. But come on, champ, you got this.
You got this.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I get
but
you, Joe.
sometimes that lights a fire in you too, and that bites me.
I get it. Yeah.
So going back to DoubleGold, I'm trying to keep us on track here.
Fair enough.
And away from comic books this time.
Oh,
Which we did a good job during the announcing, not mentioning comic books.
well, we didn't want you to walk away.
Yeah,
I probably
or,
would've-
yeah.
They would have heard like
Just
snoring
rage quit.
going on through my mic.
Just rage quit. Just slammed down his headphones. Enough about Fantastic Four.
I hate this stupid movie. But yeah, the first couple were, I think they were, the first 2 or 3 were decisions.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It took a little bit, but
Yes,
once
at least the
like
first
the super
3.
fights, the first couple super
Yes,
fights,
the first 3 were.
The first, yeah, because they were super fights at the
Yes.
beginning, right? So those went the distance, and that was kind of cool because we actually got to see how the whole,
It is cool, dude. Because like
the whole
The 3-minute
they
three
were
rounds.
still
The three-
so
not only the three
entertaining that
rounds,
like I don't even care
like,
or realize.
and
that.
it was cool because like people weren't getting tired at first. It wasn't until like later on that people were that we noticed it. And I don't know if it's it was
Later on the
super fights.
rounds, you mean?
Later on in super matches, like
Later on the card.
like some of the bigger guys were obviously getting tired.
Yeah.
Halfway through the second round. You know, who was it? The influencer and
Oh, Adrian and Mike.
Adrian and Mike.
Yeah.
Adrian and Mike. Those guys, they were so entertaining. And I know that they were tired towards the end. They went the distance. But, like, holy crap. If they did a 5-round fight, I would watch that.
Yeah, it was
Dude,
it was
and
awesome.
I could say that about so many of those matches.
Yeah.
Like I want best of 7 with like a
Yeah.
lot of those matches that we saw.
Yeah, totally.
They were just so entertaining. I could watch them all day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There wasn't really any dull matches.
I think there were a lot of times we were also just like, whew, glad I don't have to be a judge for that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how
Like,
many times we said
yeah.
that on it. Like, man.
Or like, if this goes the distance,
Well, a lot
this
of
is going to be rough.
Thankfully, most of them went to
A lot of
subs,
them went-
right?
yeah.
So good for that. Lucky
Yeah.
for the judges.
Yeah.
There was one really tough one I remember. I forget which one it was, but it was a really tough
I mean, I
one.
think it was probably the Riley Golden and Josh Murdoch one. That was probably
tough. But that was also to get to the finals. So that was like,
yeah.
that was the last. Was that the last match? That was the
It
very.
was the
match.
last 69 kilo
Yeah.
match.
Yeah. So yeah, that judging that one, going back and forth, oof, it could have absolutely went the other way. So
Yeah.
and I believe it was split decision. So that just tells you how close it was.
Yeah, so like to start the 69, we had Kyle versus Corey,
Oh,
which
Corey,
that was
dude.
crazy. I mean,
Corey.
Corey was,
Holy cow! Who is this guy?
yeah.
Like-
But that's what I kind of like about. I mean, that's what I love about this tournament too, is because like
It was a
outside-
counter leg lock, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
Quick.
and Kyle's leg locks are no. Don't get me wrong, Kyle is
That's
no
what makes
slouch
it
on
so
leg locks
impressive.
at all. I was like, Jesus
That's what
Christ,
makes
he
it
got
so
that on
impressive.
Kyle. Wow, that's
Yeah, he
impressive.
countered a heel hook with his
Yeah.
own heel hook.
Because I saw Kyle's done that, like that inverting kind of pummeling in and out to me, and I'm like, oh man, I'm screwed. But yeah, he just took it. Nope, I got you.
Yeah, and it was quick.
Yeah, it was very
that was
quick.
definitely.
Yeah. If you can beat a
that was-
master
that
at
was
his
a
own game, like
surprise.
I hope that he's known as a
Yeah.
Yeah.
leg locker now, right?
Yeah.
Like he
And even
just-
his second match
clinched it.
in the his second match back.
Was that against? That was against CJ.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
went. I'm pretty sure they went the distance, right?
I think CJ got him at the end.
Did he?
I might be wrong about that.
He still looked pretty good.
He's still great though. No, it was a great
I mean,
match.
It was very impressive.
and he was the one that was touted as
He
the
was-
youngest
He was
competitor,
youngest,
right?
Yeah, one of the youngest,
young-
yeah.
God, that's
young buck,
scary.
right?
So yeah, so that one started out like, okay, these are the submissions for the night. 'Cause the
Yeah.
first 3 super fights were all
Oh, yeah.
decisions.
Oh yeah,
I mean, again, not for lack of trying though. All 3, like they weren't just.
they had some tough spots. People were getting out of.
It wasn't
A lot
like
of
CJ.
muffling.
CJ.
A lot of
I
Yeah, that
won.
was cool to see.
Yeah.
And in fact, since then, I've been ending up in those positions. I'm like, should I start doing this?
Should I start?
Yeah,
mumbling?
I mean, it makes you as a viewer, it makes you think of like maybe I should start.
I never think about it.
There's your meta, Mike.
That's the.
I never.
And then buggies as well. We saw a lot of
We
attempts.
saw a
see a
lot of
couple
attempts
buggies.
on buggies, which I feel like the deal now is just stand up.
I feel with, yeah.
That's what
No
people have been trying to
slamming,
get on me,
though.
and I'm just
Cross-facing.
like I'm just standing up and like.
I
Shaking
think it's
them.
timing. If you don't posture at the right time, you
Yeah.
get locked in.
Yeah.
Well, if you just try to break out of it too, like even if you're locked in, like you can probably stand out and just like let.
Imagine how much
gravity-
that drains you picking somebody up like that.
I mean, that's why you squat, bro.
Yeah.
That's why you squat.
That's why we're getting rid of that toilet.
Yeah, it's all about
Toilet seat.
toilet
We're getting rid of that
squats.
toilet seat.
Oh my gosh, that was a conversation before.
Yeah, we're talking about toilet squats, not
Point being, if you go to the bathroom a lot, guys, get some working out in.
Get
too.
just get a pull-up bar above the
some reps.
toilet and just
Yeah.
start
Put
pulling
a
up.
carpet in the bathroom. Get some push-ups going.
So the second one was Joe Alexander, who I've seen his name on a bunch of like grappling industries and everything. So and like I've looked at his record. He seems like a dog, man. Like he always brings
Two
it.
first names. That's scary.
Yeah, everyone with two first names is terrifying. And then you had C.J. Murdoch, who just came out the gate like hot and like just
Again,
on fire.
The Murdoch brothers they're very entertaining to watch.
yes, yeah.
God, they just sound like two assassins you bring in. Like
They
when everything
kinda
goes
are.
to shit.
Yeah,
What are we gonna do, guys? Bring in the.
Wait, bring in the
Murdoch
Murdochs.
brothers. Oh,
Bring in the Murdochs.
Everything
yes, bring in the Murdoch
we don't
brothers.
know what to do here.
Like
Bring in
I'm
the
pretty sure
Murdochs.
they were in Desperado.
Yeah,
Right?
probably.
One had a missile launcher in his suitcase.
Yeah.
The
So
other
one of them joined last second.
Oh,
that's
it was
right.
Josh.
Was
I
it
think it was
Josh?
Josh who joined last
because
second.
somebody pulled out, and then Josh had to make weight, and he made the weight.
And
I-
they're not small.
no,
No,
they're not small guys.
that
either,
was
no.
yeah. But you know what? When you see them walk around in their sweatsuits, they look a lot smaller.
Well, yeah, I mean
Yeah.
they're
And then comes
yeah.
Superman, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like wait a minute, how is this guy the same person?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
right.
so that one ended. I forgot what.
Submission.
I think it was a leg lock.
I
I don't remember.
don't.
But
remember.
yeah, that ended in a submission.
What was this, like 3 months ago? I can't
Yeah, it was
Dude,
only
it was
last
only
weekend.
last
It was only
weekend.
literally a week
But,
ago,
like,
but it
so
seems
much
like
has
3
happened.
months ago.
The grandpa's term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The memory is really
Three wise men.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
that
what we were
sounds
told
better.
recently.
I like that better.
Yeah.
It just sounds better.
It
Yeah.
does sound better.
Then you had Riley Golden versus Cesar Gutierrez.
Yeah, and Caesar got out of that armbar.
Caesar.
I think he's paying for it now, but he's
Oh, really?
got out of
He
it.
stuck
Does he
and
look
got
so?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he was after that round. He was
He kept
kind of-
doing. He kept trying to get it loose, and
yeah.
it just
I think
didn't
yeah.
seem right.
Did we
after
see him
that.
train this week?
I have not.
I haven't either.
Hopefully he's resting.
Yeah.
But correct me if I'm wrong. Like he's somebody that I've never seen his cardio quit on him.
You're right.
No,
right?
but I also talked to him afterwards, and he was saying like I didn't get a good warm up, which I can sympathize with because I've been there.
How could you in that scenario outside?
Yeah, you just you
Yeah,
run.
run?
You get you
Okay.
run.
Just
You
jog
get
around the
your
building?
you
but
get
it's
your.
colder out, right?
Yeah, you
I
wore
mean, we're
sweats.
October.
Yeah,
But it
you
wasn't
wore
bad last
sweats.
weekend.
That's true.
It was like
Wasn't bad.
in the 50s. Like that's
I don't
almost
know, man.
perfect weather for
I'm
me.
not. When I compete, I can't warm up like that.
I have to. Like I feel like I have to get my heart rate up to like between like 160 and 170, and
Yeah.
then just let it die down for like 20, 30 minutes. So I can kind of sit at 100.
Yeah.
Because I think I said this when we had our podcast before. Like my resting heart rate is super low.
Yeah.
So if I go from 52 to 160 in like a minute and a half, I'm just exhausted. But if I'm going from like 100, 110 up there, it's an easier transition.
Yeah.
It's a much easier transition. But he was just saying like, he's like I was just kind of stretching and moving around. Like I didn't get my heart rate high enough. And like yeah, I mean Caesar's a dog, man. Like
Yeah.
he brings it every time I've watched him. There was an 80cc run he made. I think he maybe even gotten bronze where he was
Yes.
just.
Yeah.
Was
he
that
was
the one where he was in a leg lock and spun like
Yes.
3 mats over?
Yes.
Oh, I remember watching that from up top. That
Oh,
amazing.
it was beautiful. Like, and he, like, yeah. I mean, and Riley again, someone who I've never heard of. Where he was from Colorado.
That's right.
That's right.
For
He was
the-
like the
for
longest
this-
one, I think.
Yeah.
That came,
For
that
this
was,
drive.
which is awesome.
He trains under Michael Liero Jr. So that's pretty awesome.
You familiar?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's really good. And then the last quarterfinals for 69, we had Jason Roberts versus Josh Murdoch, which
That was the reverse guard.
yes, I was so
Oh, he
happy
got
to
toe
see
hold?
that.
I believe
Did he get the toe
Yeah,
hold?
Jason got toe. Yeah, he got a toe hold put on him.
Yeah. Josh.
I loved seeing that reverse guard.
How do you get out of that?
We saw that a few times, didn't we?
We did.
You have to like, the mole escape that Aaron does from mount, or from bottom
So
mount.
basically,
kinda kick?
you want to underhook, and you want to like stack them.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Okay. Like,
And,
you gotta hide your
ideally,
feet.
also get your legs around them
Yeah,
as well.
you have to hide your feet. So
basically
you
have
almost
to-
kind of want to do it like the triangle, right? Where you bring your feet into the.
You don't want to bend your feet because that's where the toe hold comes in.
No. Bring your feet in front of you.
Oh yeah.
You know how like
Oh
you
yeah,
defend
you
a
can
triangle
do.
where you
You
posture
can
up,
actually
bring
do
your
a
feet-
double reverse. I've
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
gotten to that double reverse
Which
guard
keeps
position.
you safe.
Right.
But to get out of it, you kind of have to like sit up on top of them and
Yeah.
push back into them.
Right.
You just
And then
hope
like
that
weave an arm and try and turn.
Yeah. You just hope
Without
that
getting
no one
triangled?
uses that as like,
Yeah.
this is what jiu-jitsu looks like, and it's just two guys in a
When you
reverse
sit on
guard.
top of them,
Yeah,
though,
right. That's
they
like-
can't triangle you.
You're right. That's the best way to introduce
Yeah,
someone
it's like,
to jiu-jitsu.
what's jiu-jitsu? Here, watch this.
Here,
Like,
watch this.
Oh, no.
no,
The
I'm,
human centipede?
yeah, like you're literally human centipeding the other person.
Oh my gosh, that'd be great.
But yeah, I mean, again, they were both. I mean, I've watched Jason compete
Yeah.
a bunch, and he's a beast.
Jason, well, we were
Well,
saying,
up until then, we were calling him the human highlight reel, right?
Yeah.
But then
He
that
was-
whole room was
he was
a
go.
a highlight reel,
Yeah,
so
when
I
you're-
feel like that's not even fair.
No, it's not.
But I mean, at that level though, I mean, I think he's what, a purple belt?
He's brown.
Brown belt?
Jason's
Brown belt?
brown.
Brown belt
An
now?
instructor at his own
He
gym.
owns his own gym.
Yeah, he runs his own gym.
He's a
But I
brown
mean,
belt.
like, when you run into someone like a Murdoch,
Yeah, I mean,
who,
if he didn't have, I would like
Well,
to
not
see
bad
Jason
to
go
on
against
black
Corey.
belts, huh?
yeah,
You know what would be cool? Jason against Corey would be a good one.
that would be a great one. I would have loved to see that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to see it as a super fight for
Yeah.
a future DGI. That'd
Yeah.
be sick.
That would be a good.
And then we started the 86 kilo, which we started with Brad Schneider and Andre Allen.
Dude, Brad was impressive.
Dude, first
Oh, wait,
off, like
that
how,
was a quick
That
was a quick
submission,
one.
wasn't it? What was it?
it was a Kimura. It was a rolling Kimura.
Erling Kumar.
Yeah.
Uh,
I saw a couple diving at
Andre
more
sat
attempts.
down.
Yeah.
Brad just jumped right over and hit that Kimura. Like,
Yeah. Andre was like, damn it.
yeah, he was just
I
like,
know.
oh,
You could see right after the match, he's like, damn it.
yeah.
Well, that's rough because it was almost like as immediately as it started, right?
Yeah, like
I didn't even step on the mat
know-
yet. And
Yeah.
I don't
think
think,
he-
again,
he
I
was
don't think I
still
got
doing
done
the
saying
stats.
anything about it. And I was like,
That's right.
and then Andre, oh, okay.
And that's all we need to hear about that.
Yeah.
And on to the next one. Yeah, no, it was
To the next one.
and, I mean, Brad's tall. Like
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
is
dude.
super
And
tall.
We saw
Like-
that that's an advantage in these
Yeah.
things, right?
But I was not expecting that type of a role from a big guy like that.
Yeah, well,
Like-
he's also known for his crucifixes.
Is that right?
So like, I was kind of hoping like, oh, we're gonna see a crucifix, but instead he put on a Kimura clinic.
Wow.
Well, that would have led to it, right? If
Yeah,
he
and
possibly
it could.
got out
Yeah,
of
it
it.
could
Yeah, I guess,
definitely.
yeah.
I mean, that might have.
Especially when you're diving on it like that.
Yeah,
So if he were to sit up and protect
I
it
do like
somehow-
that diving Kumar though.
we just went over
We
that
just went
today.
over that
At
today.
Oh, yeah?
at
Yeah,
comp
we
training.
talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about what to do in SLX, and like that's one thing if they're not like
Shin to
super
shin
stable,
before it gets to before they get into the
Yeah, I hear you.
just dive for that Kimura.
which
Dex-
is exactly what he did
yeah,
because I'm pretty sure Andre went shin to shin. Was-
probably looking
was
for a
probably
leg
looking
lock.
for a leg lock.
Yeah.
So
And then next one we had Sage Gonzalez and Ramsey Bergen.
yeah, that,
That
was
was
Ramsey.
dude. Again, that was Mr.
How did Ram- how
Mr.
did-
Stoicism.
How did he win that
the
one?
Undertaker. He
I'm gonna
won
say
in the
leg lock?
He won in the
Second round, yeah.
Quick in the second round too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sage looked really good. But yeah, Ramsey is just like again just stayed, and you can see everyone like there were a few people who were walking off like, oh, like
Yeah,
taking
tired.
the. He just stood up,
He just stood
walked
up.
off, just kind of looked into the distance. Kind
How
of,
long have
all
you
right.
known of him? Like how
Ramsey?
How
Oh, probably.
how
Since
much of a legend is he?
Oh,
Well,
he's
so he's been on. I've known him because of basically as a double gold. He's done a couple double golds.
But obviously, like you've been around a lot of circles this whole time.
yeah. No, I've.
Like, have you known of him for a long time?
Yeah, yeah. He was, and he's always kind of been like the oof. He's gonna be rough if you have him in his.
Do you know if he's been like a black belt for a long time?
that? I don't know how long he's been a black belt,
Did he
but he's
train
under
at 10th Planet?
Seraphin.
Right. Right.
Huh?
Does he ever go to the 10th
I've never.
Planet
I don't think I've ever seen him there.
Yeah.
He has
Well,
his own spot though. in
Seraphin have
Willowbrook.
their own. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I mean, like again, anyone under Seraphin is gonna be.
It's tough.
Oh, I love that style.
And I've competed against a few of Seraphin's guys, and those guys are no joke.
Yeah,
to
I
deal
feel
with.
like every time I run into either a surfing guy or a Kearns, it's like okay,
It's gonna be tough.
This is gonna be a tough match.
It's
Dude, I
gonna be
remember
tough.
the last I think IBJJF where you did the black belt matches in the gi.
Yeah,
Jamil.
yeah.
He was like in a mat next to you and just running through his division.
Yeah.
And so calmly and so smooth. Like,
Yeah.
Such a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, yeah. He's. I mean, he was the old guy representative because he's 41, I think.
Gotta love it.
And we'll get to him in a minute. But the next one was Michael Nguyen versus Mahmoud Jabbar. Mahmoud Jabbar. Mahmoud
Man,
just
how about his passing?
dude.
Talk
His
about some
passing
buzzsaw
was
passing.
dude. Mahmoud's
Which made it so much impressive in that finals match where he
Yeah.
actually got caught. Oh my god.
yeah. I mean, he was. I was talking to Omar after, and we'll get to that. But I was talking to Omar about that afterwards, and he's like, "Dude, we were game planning for that." Like Omar
For the
game
passing?
plans. Yeah, he was game planning.
Him
with-
specifically?
Yeah.
Okay. It does seem like
'Cause
he's somebody you have to.
I think Omar said he's rolled with Mahmoud before.
Yeah.
And he's like, I know his style. So I think Omar helped Jaden plan for
Oh,
that
that's
match. But yeah, that was Mahmoud hit a Darce in the second, I think. A sick Darce.
Yeah.
out of no, like he just
Yeah,
threw that out of
that's
a
right.
transition, which
Yeah,
was sick.
I feel like he set it up from upside down or something
Yeah.
like that. Like a guillotine almost.
Michael he was doing a good job, and Mahmoud just caught him. I've watched him compete too. He beat Matt in the absolute bracket a few IBJJFs ago, like a year or two.
Okay.
I think he did.
Matt Lim.
Yeah. Matt might have been on the gimp a little bit, but it's still like. Then we had Jamil and Jaden. I mean, these were a few of like Jamil's bona fides, I guess. Like, started grappling in pro MMA from 2004 to 2011, where he fought in WEC,
Jaden?
Bellator. No, this is Jamil.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't remember.
No. Jaden's 19. I don't even think Jaden was alive during
I was
like,
gonna say.
at that point.
yeah.
Or if he was like just a toddler. Because Jaden's 19, 20, I think. So he was born in like 2005,
He had
2000.
some babies in this.
Yeah.
You're right.
Dude, again,
Look,
young man's game. Young man's
Yeah.
game.
Wow.
So Jamil fought 2004 2011. He fought in WEC, Bellator, Pancrase, and fought in Japan, Russia, and Sweden.
Holy crap.
Isn't that crazy?
Like
Yes!
that's his like.
That's so impressive.
and these guys are like,
one of those would be
He won
impressive.
Chicago's
Yeah,
first
yeah.
ADC Open Expert Masters division.
right.
Like that's crazy.
yeah.
I think I remember that. That was the one at like Mount Carmel. That
He was
we
at
went
Mount
to.
Carmel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've watched him. He's at 40. He's 41 years old, and like he was.
God bless him.
God
Still a
bless.
baby to
like,
us.
yeah,
God
I mean, he's still younger than the wise men, I guess. But I mean, yeah, Jade. I guess Jaden's 21. The notes say he's a 20-year. And I've watched Jaden compete since he was 12.
Is that right?
Yeah,
In jiu-jitsu?
in jiu-jitsu, because
Wow.
he trained at I think it was 12, but he trained. I think he was like 13, 14, like pre-COVID. Or maybe like in his teens pre-COVID, and then I saw him after COVID. I'm like, holy shit,
To me,
what
COVID
happened
was like last
to you?
year still.
I know.
It does. It's
I
so
know.
hard to believe.
It's
so
funny
long.
that like I think COVID was like last year, but like DoubleGold seemed like 10 years ago. You know?
Right,
Yeah.
right. Time
Yeah.
is just
Time's weird.
so warped.
Yeah.
But
For the wise men.
I've rolled against both of them. I mean, Jamil definitely has like a less active game, just out of function of age and everything,
Right.
but still
Yeah.
no less deadly.
Sure.
And Jaden is just, I mean, the kid lifts like crazy. He wrestled. He's been doing it, probably grappling for almost as long as like we have,
Yeah.
and just
But he
keeps
still
on.
has like a lifetime to go.
Yeah,
That's what's
think
crazy.
After he graduated high school, I think his parents sent him to B team for the summer.
Oh, Dagestan.
That's a
2-3
nice-
years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2-3 years. No one phone call. Every one phone call, 6
phone
months. But yeah, so he. I mean,
that's kind of the equals out to that if you think about it.
yeah. But yeah, he. What did he get Jamil with? It was in the first round.
I don't remember. I know it was in the first round.
Yeah.
But I don't remember exactly what he got him.
I think it was an armbar. I think
you're right.
I think he went for like a Kimura or something and then transitioned to an armbar. It was a beautiful transition.
Dude, the whole night, transition to transition to transition,
Yeah.
was just so smooth, so like that's the art of it, right? I mean, we were talking about
Absolutely.
how jiu-jitsu is an art.
Yep.
That's the art of it.
Yeah.
Is the transitions and just the movement. You know, the submissions are there. You have to solidify your spot first, right?
Yeah.
So, and people were doing it, and
And
they're using mufflers to
Yeah, it's another thing we saw a few times.
Yeah.
We saw the use of the muffler.
well, we saw it, and they were like using it to transition, like to get people to start moving.
Well, that's why you do it, right? You don't expect to sub somebody that way.
Well,
I mean, unless
I'm gonna-
someone's like super panicked.
listen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, does it smell like chloroform to you?
Yeah.
That's the only, that's the only way I'm gonna get
might
these
have your
guys.
geese. You soak your gi in
That's right,
chloroform and
that's
then
right.
you muffle them.
That's right.
But obviously, like you said, transitions happen in like every match. but one that stands out to me that I can explain, and somebody we already kind of discussed, was Isabel.
Oh my God,
And
her transition.
What's impressive about it is everybody that has seen what she does knows her weapon.
Yeah, the armbar.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Close guard from
Absolutely.
arm,
So
armbar
they're
from close
But
guard.
she
absolutely-
displayed.
So
many
she
things
had
on
to set
that.
it up by using transitions,
Yes.
off balances, working on other things just to come at it from a different angle, and that to me is so impressive.
Yeah, yeah. And she didn't. Did she win it with an armbar or did she win it with a heel hook?
No, it was a decision.
Oh, really?
I think it was a decision.
Because she had a really good setup to a heel hook.
No, she
where they
had
were-
a
they were
bunch of
like-
great. Yeah,
they were like
rolled out
gator
of that
rolling
a few-
for us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we saw it in the highlight video
Yeah.
recently, right? Beautiful.
Yeah, no, she. I feel like her because I feel like the first three were all decisions.
Was hers one of the first three?
Hers was the second match.
Man. Note to self: get that one on later.
Yeah, she's
That
yo.
was impressive.
I mean, yeah, I think
Dude.
she helps run Enigma
She
now
does,
with
yeah.
Jason, which is really
Yeah.
cool.
It, I know we've said this a couple of times during the broadcast and leading up to Double Gold, but there's 2 female matches, and if they could get a bracket of females, man, that would
Absolutely.
change the game for
Yeah.
I think female jiu-jitsu.
These brackets, these tournaments, they're leading to a championship, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So eventually,
yeah,
if they have
that's
a
what
woman
DGI 5
one,
will be.
I would love to
Yeah.
see that.
So
Yeah.
DGI 5 will be 2 champions will be crowned, and then my understanding is they're going to do 2 more brackets, I think.
Yeah,
So and more super fights. So,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, like they.
So
I mean,
5 will be the crowning as well as a starting of a new tournament.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if I'm not mistaken, like Pedigo has a bunch of really like solid female competitors down there too.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I think to be honest, I think they're like hidden gems, because like every gym has got some solid female competitors.
Yeah.
They compete once in a while. They go off to do a local tournament or one of the bigger IBJJF tournaments or an ADCC.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to like super fights and stuff, they just either they don't apply or I don't know.
Maybe it's hard matching up to weight classes because there's so few.
Yeah.
Well, there's that's probably true too. Hard matching up weight classes.
Yeah.
Because like if you look at what's Terry's last name? She's in Real.
Oh, Romero.
Yeah, up in Real.
Yeah,
MMA.
it's another one. Yeah, they got some
she's
gangsters over at
scary
MMA
good,
too.
man. She's scary.
Well, she just
scary
did
good.
JCI.
Yeah.
She did
Yeah.
amazing at JCI.
She's
yeah.
coming to our open mat all the time. She's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Talk about hard to leg lock. She's got these tiny little legs
Yeah.
and feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, she also lives with Will, so
Right,
yeah.
right.
I mean, when you have
By
someone,
osmosis.
yeah, when you
It
have
was
someone
awesome.
of that caliber, like you're like, hey, let's drill some leg. Like, what do you want to watch something on Netflix? Yeah, we could, or we could drill leg and
Will, the greatest ref.
the greatest ref.
right?
Yeah, we can't.
right.
we would be remiss if we didn't talk about Will the Great.
The overalls, although it's probably pretty.
I don't
hot.
blame him. I saw
Dude,
that coming.
I talked to him about that. He goes, dude, they're so hot. I
Yeah,
couldn't do it.
yeah, those lights alone
Well,
for
he
sure.
plus he had long sleeve.
Yeah.
long sleeve shirt. Like he had like a hoodie or something on.
Are they going
sweatpants.
zip down, bare chest? Might drive some people crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not
I mean, it might be a
gonna.
little
Dude, his
distracting.
abs already poke us in the eye from across the
I
room.
know,
Like,
for
let's-
real.
let's
Like,
tamp
hey,
those
put it
down.
away, Will.
Yeah.
Leave some
Put it
for the
away.
rest. And then so after that, we had some super fights. We had Edgar Barron versus John McCarthy, the one we were talking about.
Yeah.
Big John.
Yeah,
Big
Big
John.
John. Big Little John. Because that was a 152 pound as well. A lot of them were in that realm of like, aside from the girls, obviously,
Right.
but a lot of them were in that 189, 152 range. Like we didn't really have. Maybe we had like a 160 one of them, but
Yeah.
as I go down,
Are you talking about for the super fights?
yeah, for the super fights. It seemed
There's
like the
a
super
couple-
fights followed suit.
Yeah, they're well, yeah, because I think they were going to initially do 3 brackets, and then people pulled out.
Yeah, so
we'll
they
just do
can- yeah.
super fights there. So that could be why.
Yeah, so John won. I forgot how he won. Apologies, but he won that one. And then you had the other women's fight, Matea versus Michaela.
Wow.
That
Dude,
was a good
They
one.
were
That was
just
good,
like
too.
2 Tasmanian devils.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
They would attach to each other and just roll around.
Yeah.
1 second one's on top, next second one's on the other one's on top. Like
Yes.
it was just all 2 cats going at it.
Oh yeah, it was great.
So
Yeah.
entertaining.
Yeah, they were. I think Michaela got called for jumping.
Twice. No,
Guard?
no,
No,
guard,
no.
and then one was a flying.
Aaron told her.
Where he was like, "That's okay."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, the flying
yeah.
armbar was okay.
The jump guard was
I feel like maybe next one there needs to be a bit more explanation as to like
What's considered
what's
flying?
considered.
jumping?
Yeah,
So-
because there are a few times where someone threw like either a flying triangle or a flying armbar, and the
Yeah,
other
and
person's
people are
like,
like,
wait,
whoa,
what,
whoa,
what are we doing here?
Yeah,
like,
is this okay? Yeah,
yeah.
you're right.
Well, I think too, you could attempt armbar or a triangle and end up in guard.
In a guard,
right?
yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
can.
did you just jump to guard? Well, I wasn't trying to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I feel. Yeah,
I just read that, or yeah, I just saw, didn't read it, saw, read, whatever. Subspectrum in Iowa.
yeah, I sent that
they,
to you.
They changed their rules.
Yeah.
That's right.
Which are?
They're now allowing any flying anything.
Oh, really?
Flying or scissor takedowns.
Yeah.
That I understand.
Scissor takedowns.
So did
That's
somebody
good
get hurt?
because I got when I did it. The dude did do that to me, but I knew right away. I just dropped to my knees.
Oh, actually, you know what? The I think the last one, the Edgar versus John match, I think we saw like a little Jonesy tilt out of there too.
We did, yes.
Yeah, which was pretty cool.
That was
because
pretty
that can look like a scissor takedown, but
Yes.
it's way more safe than
Yeah.
doing an
But
actual
he-
scissor takedown.
Did he use it to get into the reap?
Yeah, he might have used it to get into
Yeah.
saddle or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
which was really interesting. So that again, like you said, like that the other girls' fight was just nonstop action. Like they were throwing each other everywhere. There was wrestling. There was like it was nonstop.
I think for a while, one of them had the mount control again.
Yes.
And then next you know it,
It was
they
like a
reversed
really
it.
high
Yes.
mount too.
Yeah.
Like, and that's where the
Well, I'm a big
no-gi
fan of
mount
the high
worked.
mount.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Because I think.
Well, we also
outside
come
of
from the Larry
gi-
Lindemann school of,
Yes,
of
but
punishment.
outside of the gi, what other options do you really have?
You really don't.
You
I mean,
know?
like you have arm triangles, and then you can try to no-gi Ezekiel choke, which is kind of
it's
bullshit.
like the muffler, right? It's just
Yeah.
you're looking
Yeah,
for a
and
reaction.
you're looking for a
I
reaction.
did. We did see that too. Is the nogi is
Yeah,
because
we
they were
saw one
trying
or
And
to-
two of
if
them.
they're gonna escape, if they're gonna try a kipping escape, they're gonna be pushing those hip
They're gonna
steps.
push
You
the
want them
hips.
up high. You want
Yeah.
them in the armpits.
Yeah, that stops. And then we had Filberto versus Brent. Filberto Diaz versus
Yeah.
Brent Lindemann.
So talk about you say
That-
there wasn't wrestling. There was wrestling.
There was
So
yeah.
I will say there's wrestling to that. Like they were trying to do a lot. Of,
I'd say that
they
wasn't
were trying to do a
wrestling,
lot of
right.
like Russian ties off of each other.
lot of
Yeah,
clubbing.
But
yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
even
big
I
use of
got
that.
even
Yeah.
I got to the point of like, come on, let's move on. Like I wanted to see more level changing, especially like I wanted to see.
Were
we
there
did see
any
some
shot
clubbing.
attempts?
There was no shots.
No, I don't
And
think
was
so.
was there some kind of defense he had where it wasn't open?
No, it was open. There was times where they were both.
There were some
Obviously,
Uchimatas
they-
that were
they were-
tried
they were tired.
out of overhooks.
They got tired relatively quick.
Yeah.
And there was
All that
times-
yanking on each other.
so
They-
this
well,
was
yeah,
the
I mean-
225 pounds. So that's out of the 189
But-
realm. So this was a 225.
I feel like when
So
you're-
this was a super fight.
Yeah.
Probably the
Yes.
heaviest one.
the
right?
heaviest
Yeah,
for sure.
probably. But I mean, you're two big guys. You're trying to move a big guy,
And you're forcing yourself on the
you're
other
gonna
person.
get tired
so,
quick,
yeah,
especially if
that's
you're on your
great.
feet. But they tried. I felt like they were trying too hard to either get to a Russian tie and stabilize that, or snap each other down. I would have liked to see more. I'm gonna try and snap you down. If you're gonna pull up, I'm gonna level change and go for a leg. You know.
Yeah.
And that never happened. So, but whatever. I think the third round, Brent, you could tell he was exhausted and just sat.
I think being held on that wall probably sucked it out of him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, having this guy on
So
top of you the whole
I
time.
actually did that today with Victor and Mike, and it is
It's tiring.
freaking
Wall work
exhausting.
So you felt it as well.
I
Okay.
felt that like that pressure, and then again, Mike's like what 190 pounds. Victor's maybe 5 pounds heavier than me.
Yeah.
So just that alone, but like feeling someone who's 225
Yeah.
with you on that wall, ooh, that just sucks the life out of you.
yeah. I mean, think about
And especially
Doing
if
a
you're not
constant-
necessarily like savvy at wall wrestling, because
Yeah.
I mean that's a skill on
it
its
is
own.
a skill on its own. But like, think about like if you can bench press your own weight.
Yeah.
Think about holding up your own weight on a bar for 4 minutes straight.
With someone like kind of like
While
not
it's
hard
pressuring,
pressing down,
yes.
but just kind of like maybe even
Yes.
doing this on the bar.
Yeah. Like holding the finger, pushing it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just a little bit extra force.
You're gonna
just,
get tired.
downward
You're gonna get
force.
tired. That's it.
Do you guys
Why?
remember Aaron coaching that one? And at some point, when I think we started to see that Brent was a little gassed, he was like, "All right, time to go back to Plan B." And it sounded like they had a couple
Yeah.
different game plans.
Which he ended up
He
pulling
was
guard in the
going
third
to.
round.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which didn't really work out.
No, it didn't
No,
work out
yeah.
for him. But again,
I'm
like
curious
pulling-
what that plan
if
was.
you're not
use jujitsu,
Yeah.
I would hope.
Yeah.
Probably
well,
should have done
I
that sooner.
think I think Aaron was probably telling Brent to pull guard and get to a leg entanglement.
I would have guessed it would be use it to wrestle up.
Or that could have been
That's
it
what I
too.
was thinking
Yeah.
too.
That could have been
Use
it
it to
too.
wrestle up. You know, shin to shin,
Yeah.
wrestle up, take them down, get back on top.
Yeah.
But
That's
again,
what
like
we
in the
wanna
okay, so we're also talking about that though in the third round, where you've just been like wrestled into the wall for the past 2 rounds.
Yeah.
wrestling up is not an easy. That's why I was thinking more leg locks, because that wrestle up is a lot of It's an expenditure of energy.
Well, if you
Again,
ask
as
me,
something we were literally just working
the
on
best
like a
defense
couple
to a
hours
wrestler
ago.
is leg locks. I would say.
Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
offense. So I'm all for that.
We
I
did
would
talk
agree.
throughout,
Oh, I
like
know.
throughout the night.
Yeah.
Throughout the night, we did talk about how do you pace yourself for the 3 rounds. You
Yeah.
know? It's different than you can go, balls to the wall for 5 minutes because you have a 5-minute break. You really in this you only get a minute.
Yeah, and that went
So,
by fast.
yeah.
It seemed.
It did, yeah. I mean, again, it's a
did,
14-minute match.
Yeah.
But there was no match where I was like, "Oh my god, can we finish this up, please? Like
Right.
this is taking forever."
Right.
No,
it
I feel
didn't-
like the 10-minute, like when there's a 10-minute continuum, you're like, "All right, dude, like
Yeah.
this is."
Well, especially if they're just sitting in a guard.
That's why I think
Yeah.
that round format was perfect.
I love it.
I was so
I
impressed
absolutely
by it.
love it. It's like
Yeah.
if it's like sparring.
Yeah.
It
It's
is.
like,
I was
okay,
thinking
well,
about
if I
that
don't
today.
do
You're
well,
right.
if I don't do great this round, I know what I'm messing up with. I'm gonna try.
That's so true. It lends itself to actually what we do in the gym.
Yeah.
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 I mean, that's why I kind of brought up
so
that
it is.
thing about like the multiple submissions in a match, because it's like, I'm not really that. I'm not going to be.
Oh yeah, you're
like super tight because
Your
I
rule
can.
set?
Yeah. But yeah, again, this is probably my favorite rule set was the 3, and I think for going to DGI 5, I think Aaron said there might be 3 5-minute rounds now.
He talked about when I had him on the podcast. He talked about toying with the idea of the championship matches would be 3 5-minute.
I love that because that
I
gives,
think that would be
gives it
cool.
like that. It's like the UFC where it's instead of 3
Yeah,
5s,
yeah,
now
yeah.
it's 5 5s.
Right. Right.
I love that too.
Oh, yeah, I think it's a great idea.
I think championship matches.
So you
could
got to
be
train a
five.
little different.
I
for
think
that.
Five
well, that's
rounds.
the thing. They are championship matches. They should be like better. They should be more challenging than the other ones.
Yeah.
Especially
if you're defending it.
and especially if you get to the finals and then do your finals the next tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it being fine. There's so many matches that we saw that I wish was five
Yeah.
rounds. And if they're 5-minute 5 rounds, whew,
Oh, that would have been
can
wild.
you imagine?
That's like the true test of that
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the cardio.
5-minute rounds. Man, that night would last forever. I mean, if we didn't have all those submissions.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why they're not going to do that. But
Yeah,
I
don't
mean, the
think they
time
did. I
frame.
think they would just do
the
3
time frame
5s.
of the tournament, I thought was perfect.
Oh yeah, no, it worked
do
out.
too.
I think we were out
You
by
know?
like 6:50
Not like the
something.
CJIs where we're like, can we
Yeah.
just go to bed now? Like,
Dude,
there's
the
none
one
of
in the
that.
morning, you're
I
like,
mean,
come on,
yeah.
man, can I just go to
Joe
bed?
Irish dipped by like 7:30.
Oh, probably
Right?
7:15. Yeah.
7:15, yeah.
Yeah, he
You're talking
definitely
about me.
did.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Where's Joe?" I'm like, "I think he left." Like,
You
right.
say, you say Joe and
like,
I.
all right,
I
bye.
think you'd meet O'Brien.
I literally had like 3 people go, "Where's Joe?"
Yeah,
it's like,
same.
I'm looking around like,
I think Grant
where
came up
is
to me and goes,
Joe?
"Did Joe leave?" I'm
He
like,
did text me.
Yeah,
Question
I
is,
think
was
he
I
did.
ever there?
"Yeah, that's the thing." Like, and
You were
just
there.
like that,
There's audio.
He was gone.
That's true because we only have audio. When I looked at the video from the live stream, which we'll get into that too because I'm not a fan of how the video came out of the live stream.
Of the
but,
mat?
like it kept zooming in and zooming out,
Oh, automatically?
and then like even the camera that was on us, it kept zooming in and zooming out.
We knocked that over a few times.
So well, that's okay. But like every time the camera went to us, you weren't in it.
Well,
it was
yeah.
just you and I.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm front and center." And all, like, this is weird.
You were supposed to be front and centered in
So maybe,
for whatever reason.
even from the beginning?
There's
Or when I
no,
got
there was
knocked
some
over,
that
maybe?
so.
Because I remember
for whatever-
resetting it and asking you, and you were like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, no, and it was fine. Like
for
on-
the
on my
race, for the
screen-
aspect ratio that we were shooting at, it was
So
fine.
phone
Yeah.
ratio, I'm not.
Phone
yeah,
ratio,
so
you're not.
so
Yeah.
what it is,
which is a
that,
4x3, I think.
we were given specs to put in for the live stream because we Googled what Instagram used, and that caused both cameras to like readjust whenever I flipped to them. So it would zoom in and then zoom out, and it would either have the whole mat, or it would have partial of the mat, and the partial people were over like off camera in a way grappling, but like looking on the computer screen, you have no idea because it
Yeah.
looks normal.
Oh, okay.
So
You have to like view it through Instagram or something.
yeah, so I did get some feedback about not only that, but I also got feedback when it was zoomed out and looking at the whole screen. People had a hard time seeing the actual grappling itself because they were so small, and they're probably looking on their phones. I do have another camera that we're going to use and we're going to play around with. So before DGI 5, we'll probably do a couple of live streams, maybe on this channel, maybe on their channel.
Maybe
or
even do
something.
like an
You always
open,
test
just set it up
at
as an
open
open
mat.
mat.
Yeah.
for
I think I'm gonna
setup.
start like during Friday night open mats as we get closer. I'll start playing around with some.
Yeah, I think that's a great
some
idea.
settings, so.
Yeah. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
So the next super fight we had was I Lumbago versus Edgar Garcia. So apparently, like he's a brown belt at Viana's, and he had a long layoff.
Yeah.
He
Didn't show. Didn't show.
Yeah.
I don't want to say he was a little tentative
At first.
but man, he got right back into it, and he caught Edgar.
Yeah, he did.
Which is, I mean,
Dude,
Edgar's tough.
For somebody with a layoff, like,
Yeah,
did you see
straight
any
arm
cardio
bar.
issues? No.
Yeah. No cardio. It was
Didn't
just more of
seem-
this, like, being confident
His
with...
nerves seemed fine. Like, I thought he did a great
I think
job.
that's
I was
the
very
biggest
impressed.
thing. If you're not, it's probably his first competition at brown belt. Because I think
Maybe.
when I rolled with him at Viana Brothers a while back, he was still a purple belt.
Oh, okay. So maybe this last round of promotions, he got
yeah.
promoted.
Yeah.
And he got a submission now, yeah?
And he got a submission. He was awesome. He
Straight
did a
armbar.
great job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then we were on to the semis. So try to find I didn't have the thing for this. Now I got to go back up and see.
All I remember is as the night went on, like, they started to come at us a lot more.
Yes, which
Yeah.
was awesome.
They're starting to...
So semis
table.
were Corey Barnes versus CJ Murdoch.
That was a barn burner.
CJ won
CJ
that
did a
one.
freaking Superman jump off the wall.
That was the one that he...
That I'll always remember.
Oh, man,
He did it twice.
You know, I forgot a lot of
He
shit,
did
but
it
I'll remember
twice.
that.
Dude,
I'm hoping Brody got that on camera.
he said I think
Oh,
he said he
God,
did.
yeah.
I was talking to
'Cause,
him.
like,
I was talking to
that-
him about that today.
If
That
he didn't
could
get
be
that on
like-
camera, then he missed a lot of that match.
Well, so
That's true, 'cause it
his
was long.
camera's super. The camera he was using is like super high def camera, so he can do a frame by frame of it and actually do like kind of
Remember
like
we were saying how that should be like our logo?
there should be a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
like
the
CJ
Jordan.
Murdoch, Superman
just
jumping off the wall. That's a
silhouette of
freaking
that.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
Like with DGI either above or below, like or like him framing. Dude, it would
Dude,
be.
if he could Photoshop the way the set looked at the beginning, and CJ doing that, like mid-air, Jimmy Snuka cross-bodied. Oh,
Dude,
my
that
God.
would be
be
that
awesome.
Yeah,
would
if you
be
actually
sick.
get a shot of him like horizontal.
Yeah.
even just shadow it out, kind of like the double gold logo, how you
Yeah.
whited it out.
Well,
have
silhouette,
that,
yeah.
dude, that'd be sick. So
So CJ won.
CJ won. I think it was a decision.
There
right?
was a decision.
but
They
it was
went-
a
they went the
unanimous
distance.
decision.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's what I mean by, like, Corey Barnes comes out of nowhere.
Dude, Corey did a great job
Yeah.
at answering and like having answers and defending.
Where was he? He was from Toledo, right? Is he the one that was training
Gonna
with...
check.
Did we have a Toledo?
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
someone that was training with Dante.
No, that was
Oh,
Brad.
yes. That's
That
right.
was Brad.
That was Brad. Brad
That's
trains
right,
with
that's
Dante.
right.
Oh, again, like the pedigree that goes with Pedigo
Pedigo? Yeah.
is you have
Yeah.
Mahmood, you had the Murdochs, and then you had
Talk about
Brad.
a resume.
Yeah, right?
Dude.
So how good are you, Pedigo? Say no more.
Yeah. Corey trains out of Alliance in Kalamazoo.
Oh, that's right.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Because we were at, someone is asking what's AZO, and you're like
Yeah.
Arizona,
what-
something or other.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm
that
not
so
sure how
that
you
match
get
was
Kalamazoo out of AZO, though.
I don't-
Lions.
AZO, like
Kalamazoo.
the
That's
AZO
why.
is in
Duh.
Kalamazoo.
Wow. A week later. See?
I remember
you go.
that. Somebody did say Alliance that night. Yeah.
I wonder if AZO is like a.
AZO. Alliance.
Well, no, but there is an AZO like Kalamazoo, like AZO is the end.
To me, when I saw it, it looked like a state abbreviation.
It did.
So
too.
I was like,
yeah.
my mind wasn't registering jiu-jitsu gym.
So yeah, that one was wild. TJ came out on top of that. Then you had Riley Golden versus Josh Murdoch.
Which we almost got a Murdoch versus Murdoch.
Yeah.
for
It was.
5.
I mean, listen, it's an argument. I'm not saying either person was
you
like.
couldn't go wrong. Any way you scored that, like Josh won it or Riley won it, you can't go wrong.
The thing I
Like,
think
it
I
was
remember
so
about
close.
that is that Riley had some amazing back take attempts.
Yes.
But Josh just like managed to keep his hips really high and
Yeah.
got out of like everything Riley was going for was really good. But Josh just had I felt like Josh just had an answer to everything that
Yeah.
he was doing. But again, like Josh won that match, I would be like, yeah, all right. Riley won the match, like okay. Like
That might have been a tough one for the judges. I remember.
it might have been
Yeah.
tough. But yeah, so for the finals for DGI 5, we'll have CJ Murdoch versus Riley Golden.
Yeah. So now CJ can get revenge.
And now, yeah, so dude,
Avenge death.
an avenge match, like, dude,
Dude, and to
that-
martial arts
just
like that, that's
billing
probably
that.
how
that
they play
writes
it.
itself, bro.
Yeah,
like
writes
that's
itself.
sick. That's epic right there.
Avenge me.
Yeah, avenge me.
And then for the 89s, we had Brad Schneider versus
89 or
Ramses.
86? It was 86.
86, 189, sorry. 189 pounds, 86 kilos. You had Brad versus Ramsey, which did he get him with
He got him with an arm bar?
He got him with something.
Did we talk about NyQuil?
Yeah, we did.
Did you say
He
NyQuil?
ended his pretty fast too, didn't he? Again?
I think that was against Mahmoud Darstam.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what it
Gotcha.
was.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so Ramsey's got it was an arm.
But again, we talked about this a little bit because Ramsey's face did not change.
No, Ramsey
even when he
stayed
was
cool.
in danger.
Ramsey stayed cool.
That
the
is
whole
the match
time.
that he also got out of the Kimura.
Yes, but I think Brad was he was just savvy and knew how to transition out of that.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah, I
dude,
remember
Brad
that.
was a gangster,
Yeah.
absolute gangster.
Was it Brent that got out of a Kimura?
A couple
Brent
times.
got out of the Kimura. Yeah, he slipped
Thankfully.
it
That
really
was in
nicely.
the third
Like
round,
every
too.
time the guy
No,
went to
the
rip
second
it, like he tucked his head out and followed it.
Yeah.
And then the last one for the 89 or 86, you had Jaden versus Mahmoud,
Yeah.
which was, I mean, Mahmoud, as Joe said, Mahmoud's passing, amazing.
Yeah.
His lateral movement, his in and out was great, but I mean, Jaden's ability to just kind of
Guard
stay
retention.
cool in the cut and keep that guard retention, and then wrestle up to that 2-on-1, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, there was,
And then,
Obviously,
so
yeah.
that was the first round. At the end of the first round, towards the end of the first round, he wrestled up for that single. Hi, baby.
There she is.
And then in the second round, I think Jaden was threatening
She knows not to come out.
with a
of that.
triangle. He caught him with the triangle, but was he threatening an armbar or a triangle? I think out of guard.
I think it was.
I'll hug you later.
I don't remember now.
It was
It was.
he got him in a mounted
I
triangle.
remember him
That's
getting
how
in
it
a mounted
ended.
triangle. Yeah. But it didn't start in a mount. It started. I think he rolled him.
Oh my
Go lay
goodness.
down.
This dog
She's
is
very bossy.
She's
She
very
loves me.
bossy.
She loves me.
It is you, Joe.
She just
I know.
wants some love.
She just wants to get on the mat.
But
But I love that she knows not to.
Yeah.
Because she would unplug all this, I'm sure.
She would.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so Jaden won with the mounted triangle, and I mean the kid brought the energy too.
Right.
I mean
That's going to be another good finals.
Yeah.
Jaden and Brad.
and again I was talking to Omar afterwards, and he was telling me he's like, yeah, I've trained against Mahmoud before, like I know his game. So I think Omar does a really good job of preparing a strategy.
Does it help that these guys that are local probably see each other often at open mats? So
Well,
they-
not
As well
only
as other
that, but
tournaments,
yeah.
But again, Omar runs his own tournament too, so he's able to
So I'm sure they've all
he
been in
can
it.
game plan out of all these people.
Yeah. And
Or-
I mean, Omar has one of the bigger open mats. On a
Yeah,
Sunday.
so he
Right,
sees
right.
every and
Yeah.
he has every type of person that goes there
Probably
from
why.
yeah.
Just making notes.
Yeah,
on the
right?
side.
Dude,
Not a bad
yeah.
idea.
We're
'Cause
on
there's
to
no
you,
way a
Omar.
competitor in the area hasn't been to that open mat, right?
Not if they're young. I mean,
No, definitely not very young. Yeah, I mean even he has people coming in from Indiana, Michigan, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people who come in for that, or they're like, oh yeah, we heard about it, and we just decided to make a weekend in Chicago, and we came here, and we're on our way home. I'm like, that's freaking cool. But yeah, I was talking to him afterwards. We were just game planning that whole thing, and he was putting Jaden probably putting him through the ringer of guard
crazy.
retention, and I mean I've watched Jaden compete in a bunch of different tournaments, and he's a beast.
Yeah.
He's an absolute
he's young.
beast, and he's young. So
Can't-
now,
can't even drink yet.
yeah,
Right? He's only 20.
I think he's
19,
20. Yeah, 19, 20.
Wow.
But yeah, he. So yeah, it'll be Brad Schneider and Jaden Groden.
You realize, you
Groner
guys
for-
could be his dad.
Thanks.
Oh, 100%.
I
so
like
could-
how he says "you guys."
Yeah, it's not like you're out. Bitch, what are you talking about? You could be his
I
dad
don't
too.
have kids.
But you could. But you could be his dad.
You
May-
guys
maybe
are
he-
my kids.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
When you're in my class, you're my kids. You'll be my kids on Wednesday.
Yes.
Yes. It was. By the way, great class on Wednesday.
that was good.
Thanks, buddy.
It was great.
Well, you've been a
I
man,
love the
haven't
whole procession, the procession of movements. That was great.
Yeah, I've gotten good feedback on that too, and I think that definitely always helps,
Yeah.
building on something.
Yeah,
pro-
because
progression.
and you end up building okay, well, this is you can see other things out of here too if you really look at it, which is great. But yeah, so that's
Anyway.
the 86 kilo, and
So-
then and those will be the two finals at DJI 5.
So what are your what's your good, bad, and ugly for
For the tournament?
for DJI 4? What
Bad
did
and
you think
ugly's
was
tough.
what's that?
Bad and ugly's tough. I mean, there's a lot of
I mean,
good.
I'll say the ugly was the
Commentating.
oh yeah, a bunch
Yeah.
of jerks. No nothings.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna say the commentating was the ugliest.
Yeah.
Just because early on, not throughout the
I
whole
mean, it
night,
sounded
but-
like it was the first time they ever did it.
yeah, well, for sure it was.
Come on.
But like we were talking over each other at times.
Yeah.
Obviously, we were
Apparently
rushed
the
with
camera
all the
was
stats,
off. Yeah.
You know, and the stream itself was, and not to what I would say is a good quality. You know, obviously the camera zooming in and out.
Right. All
So
great
to me,
stuff to learn
that
from.
was probably the ugly and the bad. Those two things. The good, all of it. All the matches were
Mhm.
really good. They were really entertaining. I think my favorite thing of the night had to have been Kyle's entrance. His walkout.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
Oh, yeah,
either.
yeah, yeah.
his walkout was.
He came out with the
The
vest.
50 Cent slash Craig
Craig
Jones.
Craig Jones.
Yeah.
I think he did it better because he ended up in a Speedo for one.
That's true. He didn't.
So I enjoyed
tomato,
that.
Tomato. I would say the bad was the frames almost falling on people.
That was probably scary.
That was the scary. That was
Yeah.
like, oh, that made my.
If we could
that
build
made
a
my
set
butt
that's
pucker. I
like
was
meant for that, and it doesn't hurt anybody, but there's a lot of it.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah.
And I
guess-
loved
I like-
because of that. I love the use of the wall. I love the way that people. use the
I
wall.
do love that people can tear down the set.
Yes.
So I do like
So
that.
if we
It
can
is
somehow
pretty
make it
cool.
so it doesn't hurt anybody,
yeah.
awesome.
I think
Yeah.
if
And more of the bad is like I would have liked to see somebody go to the Spanish announce table. That was a missed opportunity.
Dude, I mean,
table?
it was close.
it was pretty close. It
It
almost
was
went through our
very
table.
yeah, it
close,
almost
yeah.
ran over our table. Yeah.
So that that.
Oh, I think we're kind of just resigned to it too. Like if they come through us, they come
All
through
right.
us. It's
Yeah,
kinda
you
worth
guys.
it.
I'm like standing up, like
yeah.
hold the laptop, move
If
the
they, if they
laptop.
push me through the wall, they push me through the wall.
Yeah. Well, if I die, I die.
If I
right.
die, I die.
For entertainment's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Are you not entertained?
You know how I was thinking about this actually yesterday and today. You know how WWE does like their set announcements for like WrestleMania, where they like unveil their set and there's like all these fireworks and they put it on like YouTube or whatever or on social media. I feel like they should do that for DoubleGold. Do some type of like.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how it evolves.
these
I'm
sets-
sure he has
these
ideas on
sets
top
are
of
so
ideas.
cool. You know, all of them have been really, really impressive.
I mean, I would like they had those like almost mannequin like things.
Yeah.
Use those as weapons.
Use those as weapons.
Dude, totally. I mean, the pillars. Come on.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like,
Someone is getting a little too close.
Listen,
Take a pillar.
I would have thrown my chair in for somebody if they.
Oh.
I mean, you know, if you think about it, if his whole concept is around being gladiators, like yeah, throwing in weapons kind
Yeah,
of makes sense.
kinda.
It might.
No,
it
like-
might.
I mean,
change
not for a
jiu-jitsu little
sport
bit.
jiu-jitsu thing,
Yeah,
but,
it
you
might
know,
change
it's-
jiu-jitsu a little.
Don't people do
Weapon fighting.
yeah, weapon fighting, right? So like they
We're
bring in
gonna
the
throw knives and fake guns out there?
The fake guns, throw some fake guns out there, or
That
what's
would
the other
change
one?
everything. How do you score that? Well, you got shot, so you,
You got
obviously
shot, you're
lost.
you're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead. You're dead.
Bullshit! I didn't get shot. Like play it back.
Play back.
You get paintball guns.
That would be the fit. That's a whole other.
But then you have to
tournament
worry
right
about the audience getting hit.
Yeah.
But then you do Gallagher style. You bring little,
Gallagher style,
you bring
you bring
little
plastic.
tarps.
So you were designing your own competition with rules. Throw that shit.
Throw
in
that
there.
shit
That
in
would
there.
be different.
There you go.
And then it's a fight in a car scenario.
And now it's a
I was
gi,
just saying
and
fight in the car.
you can have one weapon in your gi.
and it's a mystery. What it
It's
could
a
be.
mystery weapon. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So no
Nunchucks.
contract on a pole.
We'll get there.
We'll get there eventually.
You know, when somebody gets the title and another person steals it, then we have to deal with that whole scenario.
You could do a briefcase where with that money in the bank.
Yeah.
Then
Start
you
throwing
get
some
a
ladders.
contract.
Sure.
So
Sky's the limit.
what weight classes would you like to see for the tournament in DJI
Victim
5? Gee,
Ooh.
victim weight? What the hell's that?
Victim weight. That's my weight.
Oh, okay.
135. Light feather. I was actually gonna say light feather. I would like to see. I don't know what it is in kilos.
It
It's
wouldn't
like
be boring.
60.
66, I think.
Yeah, something like that. I think.
Yeah, you're right.
These
it
small,
would be
small dudes. They
Honestly,
just
to
keep moving.
decide that, you kind of have to look at the pool around us, right? I would
yes.
assume.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, that was the one thing is that we did have a lot of out of town competitors.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
There's
Or
quite a few.
like two from far away.
Well,
No.
we had Colorado, Michigan, down,
Southern Illinois. Mount Vernon's like.
Wisconsin.
Mount-
Mount Vernon's not close.
No,
I mean, it's a
like 5
4-hour
hours.
drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we had a lot. A few from Michigan, a few from Wisconsin. Like, I mean, people were.
So,
I mean,
Midwest.
it's not. Yeah, it's still Midwest.
Midwest.
Except for Riley, obviously.
Colorado.
But like,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he'll go back and be like, dude, it was sick. Like,
Yeah.
Well, also
Never
as this
know.
thing blows up, maybe other people will get more.
Yeah, maybe it'll be
it'd
more,
cool to start
uh,
pulling from other,
Yeah.
even farther.
Yeah.
I know that like the next day there was a chat that's going on throwing out a bunch of ideas, not just for 5 but for 6 and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a ton of ideas that they have for not just the tournaments but like just double gold in general. It's crazy. So the stuff that they're talking about, if they actually do it.
And
Could
how
be
many
interesting.
views or listens did Aaron's podcast get?
a lot.
Yeah, like
it
a
had
shit ton,
quite
right?
it had
So
quite a
that
lot.
definitely was exposure
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
not
There
just
was
the Midwest.
there was
I'm
one
sure.
particular short clip that got over 25,000 views, and it's still going. I still get messages on it. Like it has over, it's got over 5,000 likes and 60 something comments where people are like arguing back and forth over the topic.
This is good.
That's
So,
cool.
That is
Yeah.
good. That's what you want.
It's really cool.
So maybe that'll bring people from farther places. You know,
Yeah.
Good.
that kind of exposure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get some people from like the East Coast, some California.
I mean, that's the mecca, right? If we could start getting people from California,
I mean, I don't know if it's
It
the Mecca
was.
anymore.
I mean,
Was
Texas
yeah.
might
When
be
we
now,
started
but-
coming up, that's
Texas
when it
might be
was.
now, yeah.
I feel like the South is more, especially Texas is
Right.
more now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be. I mean, like, what if you had like a Chris Wojcik
right?
doing it? Like he brought up like either like
It's
Damian
close.
Anderson or
I wonder
I
if you'd have to have to bump up that
Chris
money.
was supposed to
Yeah.
be on.
Yeah.
Chris was supposed to be on 3.
he was.
Oh, is
I
that
remember
right?
that. Yeah, he was supposed to be on 3.
and then I don't know.
I think
what happened.
I think there was a scheduling conflict.
Yeah.
I think he had another tournament
Yeah.
that he was doing. But yeah, I mean, like
It
he
would
had
be
something
cool.
like that.
It'd be cool. Yeah, if they could get him on like 5 or something. Yeah.
I mean, who's the big?
You never know. You never know who's gonna pop up on these things.
Mhm.
So
They did a heavyweight one.
If they did, or did they?
If they did
If
a
they
heavyweight
did,
one,
yeah.
like you have
Dude, they do a
Big
heavyweight
Dan.
one, things are definitely getting torn down. Like,
Oh, dude, that
then
gym's
I
going
that,
down.
that's somebody going through a wall or a door.
yeah, that's when people are gonna go into the dance
the audience.
studio.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's definitely
let's
a
do
hole
it.
in the.
Let's
Yeah,
do it,
let's
yeah.
fucking do it. Like,
that would
that's-
be cool. So
And then instead of penalizing slams, how about penalizing like dancing bear?
dancing bear.
You guys don't know what that is?
No.
That's when 2 heavyweights just lock up and they
Oh.
just push each other
Yeah.
for the whole match.
Like dancing bear. That shit
Okay,
is-
I got it.
That's
It's like a,
hilarious.
what was the band back in? Gosh, Grateful Dead.
yeah,
they're the dancing
yeah. It's
bear.
kind of like that's the image that came up in
that
my
was the
mind,
image.
too.
Yeah.
What, do they have a song or something?
No,
No,
it's
they-
like there was
they-
their logo. It was like
It was?
like a psychedelic bear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'd be cool though. Like I don't know. I'd like to see like a 65 is a 65 or a 70 is always a really.
Yeah.
It's like the split where you get like crazy speed versus
Yeah.
strength,
Absolutely.
where you start like
You're
building.
talking
More,
about medium guys.
yeah,
Yeah.
but but 215 could be really interesting too.
15 could be interesting.
Jacked guys.
Yeah, or like 140 pound women.
99 plus.
Yeah, or a 140 pound women's match.
Dude, any women's bracket.
Any women's bracket, like
Wow.
but like 140 pound
How about
female
doing an
bracket would be
absolute
sick.
tournament?
Well, I was thinking that. I was
thought
gonna
of
say
that.
that.
That would be cool. That
I would
would be
think
really
it'd be cool if you took if you get a bunch of champions, right? You get different divisions.
So maybe with like DGI
And then-
10, you
Night
have
of
an
Champions?
absolute.
And then you have a yeah.
Because at that point you'll have 6. I
then it'd be
potentially.
really double gold, right? Because you're a champion in your
Yes,
division.
you're
then you win
literally
your
right.
absolute.
You're really writing the promotions
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
Because at that point you'd have like what
You're
12
The goal
potentially
should
12
be
different
that somebody
champions.
can be a double gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
10 to 12 different champions. You have
Yeah.
that would be sick.
That would be awesome.
That would be really cool.
So-
So maybe even if you have one, like you can get a 3 round. You know, maybe for 8 or 9, you have a 3.
Dude, can you imagine like 99 plus going 4 minutes for 3 rounds?
I mean, that's what makes those interesting.
So tiring.
Got to be efficient, man. You got to know when to rest.
You
Yeah.
can't just lay on someone.
Can't be
For,
all
I mean,
scrambles.
I'm not saying that everyone lays on them, but like,
Right.
you know, if you do have a dancing bear, as you were, like, you can't really do
I'm
that
just
for 4
thinking
minutes.
like
For 12
when you
minutes.
look at like, I know it's completely different, but if you look at UFC or any MMA style match with the heavyweights, they don't ever really go the distance. You know, they're usually like done after the second round. Like either they get knocked out, or
That'd be interesting. I would actually be really interested to see that.
MMA.
Yeah.
That's because they all punch so hard.
But those big guys,
as soon as they get tired, they're gonna get
But
hit.
those big guys, they get tired quick.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
So like,
so much to move
bombs will
around.
do it.
yeah, absolutely. And like we said with Brent too, right? I mean, I know he's not a heavyweight or anything, but like trying to move somebody your own weight when your weight is like
220, 215, 220, 225. Yeah.
It's tiring.
Multiplying that by 2, and then
Yeah.
And then obviously the lighter guys, victim weight, when moving us around isn't too big of a deal for us, but we're always moving anyway.
Yeah.
We're not. We're
the
using
difference
pressure.
there is you're never in a set position.
Yeah.
It's rare you'll see that control position.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyway, big things coming for DGI.
That'd be fun.
I'm excited to see the rest of the card and how they do different brackets for DGI 5. We know the 2 championship matches.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be interesting if they do change that to be 5 minutes, 3 5-minute rounds. That would be cool. I'm really interested to see what those title belts look like. I know you and I were talking about that.
Yeah, it's going to be. I think with Andrew's mind, I think it's going to. I think they're going to be pretty.
So
cool.
you've been informed the most about CGI 5. Do we have an idea
DGI
of when?
The date?
DGI?
CGI?
Yeah.
The date?
Thanks. Yes.
No.
Is it going to be a whole nother year?
No, I don't
it'll be
think
in
they're
this-
gonna go-
I think spring.
Yeah, I'd say.
I think I've heard spring. I'm hoping.
I'm thinking like March
so-
or April.
Yeah, so obviously I'm hoping like the end of March
That works for you?
because wrestling will be over.
Yeah.
We're starting to hit wrestling season, so
Speaking of which,
things are getting tough
are we going to Vegas or what?
for Nogi Worlds.
Yeah.
I'm trying if I can get my
Like, we got to figure it out soon, right?
because it's November now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's,
November
it blows
1st,
me away.
baby.
It is the
Yeah,
first,
yeah, because that's at the beginning of December. So
It's almost mid-December because like what the
December
10th.
13th.
That's
or
mid-December, dude.
It's either like the 10th. I think it ends on the 13th.
Yeah, that's still like
That's
that's
the
almost.
beginning. To me, that's the beginning.
See, that's not.
Either way, it's coming fast.
Yeah,
it's coming
it's coming
fast,
fast,
and
right.
I have a lot of weight to lose. So, and to get my butt in shape.
Yeah, I feel like you're always wearing sauna suits now.
And if you do it, Mike's doing it, right?
What? Yeah, Mike, you gotta do it.
I mean, we all know, like, he will succumb to peer pressure if we just keep telling him it.
I am a weak bitch when it comes to that. That's true.
So
Actually, you know who is telling me I should go is Lily, my daughter.
oh, is that right?
She's like, you should
Oh,
go.
dude, you can't deny that.
She was like, I like
And
telling
she
people that
started
you
wrestling.
compete. Yeah, and
And
she
she
started
started
wrestling.
wrestling.
She won
Oh
her
my
first
God,
match. Great
Mike.
job.
See?
I know.
You can't say no to that.
I know, dude. Shut up.
That means you could lose and still have pride in that.
I know.
I like how he puts it. You could still lose, and it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, you fucking. You're
I
still
like-
a dad
Not,
that
not,
competes.
it's not. Hey, you have a shot at winning.
I feel like if we didn't get, I mean, this is like personal. Like it's like if we didn't do siding and windows on our house
Yes.
and buy a new car this summer, I'd be much more like financially like, yeah, this is no problem. But like now, that's like,
it is tough.
dude, it's so
It is
much.
tough.
And both kids
not
doing
only
activities.
that, and we have to buy another car next year
For the kid.
for the kid.
Yeah.
So it's like, ugh.
Well, you could say that. Like, you guys want a car or you want me to go compete?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. So like we'll see. Like we'll see. I would like to. I don't think my weight's too off from lightweight at this point. I think I'm like mid to like 165, 167.
And you've done that before.
Right now.
What's
Oh,
lightweight at no?
62.8.
Like, you're the lightest you've ever been, right?
Hmm?
Like, if you do compete, it'll be at a new class for you, won't it?
No, I've been doing lightweight for the past like 2 years.
Okay.
I did that at Worlds when I went to Vegas. The first year I went to Vegas with you
Okay.
guys.
I
That
feel
was
like this last year when you start riding your bike to the gym, like, you got your lowest.
no, I that was my. I got down to 58.6 when I went to Vegas. I was.
Is that
and
right? Yeah,
actually, I was
your
talking to
lowest?
Lily about that, and she was like, "I did not like that month," and I was like, "Why? Like, was I mean?" She goes, "I didn't like watching you starve yourself."
Yeah. Sure.
Which I wasn't. Like, I was just eating like quinoa and chicken all the time, and I was. And it was during Thanksgiving, bro.
Oh, that
I was
makes it
like-
tough.
And I made
That's
like
normal.
I made a whole like Italian Thanksgiving with like
that's
like
the
chicken
best.
piccata and
you made
Wait,
it?
so
and I
you
made it. I made tiramisu.
You're making all this?
Yeah,
Talk about
and cutting
torturing
weight?
yourself.
and cutting weight, dude. It was one of the worst things I've ever like.
Kudos to your discipline.
Oh, it was, I gave myself like a little bit here, a little bit there, like a little sliver of chicken, just some noodle,
It's
like.
chicken.
And I'm just like, I am going to punish myself this
Dude,
next week.
Italian Thanksgiving is the dream I've always had.
Oh, I love it. I loved it. It was so good.
Have you never done an Italian Thanksgiving?
No, we always wanted,
See, and I hate
traditional.
traditional Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think it's all
I can't
boring
stand
shit.
it. No one in my house likes traditional Thanksgiving, so I'm like, thank God.
For Christmas, we always got Italian.
Baked mastroli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, we could probably wrap this
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, how's your time? You gotta go Costco?
No, actually, we're gonna go. I did grocery shopping before I came here, but I think everyone wants to try to go out to dinner
Yeah.
because apparently the boy has another Halloween party he's going to tonight. So
Oh, where you gonna go?
it's a burger place in Naperville called Jackson Avenue Pub.
Oh yeah, you always love that place.
Yeah, Lily
You've been
loves
to
that place
for
too.
years. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Five Guys.
dude, Five Guys will make me so sick. And I'd like to try to go to an open mat tomorrow, so I don't want to be completely.
Real MMA.
Yeah, I'd like to go there. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Cool.
we'll see.
All right. Well, we'll wrap it up. So, going back, can't wait for GGI 5. Most
Yeah.
likely in the spring. Don't
Hopefully.
know. I don't know. Really don't know. But hopefully, a lot of cool things. Well, I'm sure a lot of cool things will be happening for it. So, I'm sure we'll hear a lot more media stuff. Because
Real quick,
yeah.
I've been to a couple of these. You've been in one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. You're like,
And
the
you guys have
veteran.
definitely seen them all.
Mhm.
This one blew them away, right?
Oh,
Oh,
by
hands
far.
down.
Right?
By
Hands
far.
down.
Like this was.
Yeah.
By
I feel like
exciting
every
tournament,
time.
maybe because of our seats, but like I
No,
thought
I
it was,
think
no,
it was.
yeah.
I think it was just the level, the effort that went into it,
Yeah.
and the level of competition
Yeah.
made it like by far the best one so far.
Yeah. I feel like every time they put one on, it's better and better.
so the tournament format might have.
I think-
I love the tournament. I mean, I
Blew
love
it
the
up.
tournament
Yeah.
format, and I love the round format.
Yeah.
I think the round
The
format.
new
is so
rule
great.
set, the rounds.
Yes, that's a big difference,
The
right?
new rule set,
Yes.
the new rounds, the tournament format. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I think it was all great. So money.
Okay,
All right.
that's all I want to say.
We're signing out. Until next time.
Deuces.
Peace.
No safety or